The night's young, it has just begun, as she puts her hand in mine. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light, pull the stars from the sky, just two hearts running wild. Never sleep, never stop, as we shout from the top. We're gonna be two hearts running wild.
Hello everyone, I'm Jay.
I'm Val.
And today we are in Gaddison, Alabama. Why are we here, Val?
We are here for the world's longest yard sale.
Yes, the world's longest yard sale. It is over 690 miles long. It starts right here in Gaddison, Alabama, and it goes all the way up to Addison, Michigan. So what are we expecting today?
Everything you can imagine, you will be able to find here, I am sure. For me, I'm looking for Christmas, Halloween, trying to get my spooky stuff on, but anything you can think of, you will find along the way.
So come along with us as we Jay and Val around the world's longest yard sale, and we're starting right here in Gaddison, Alabama. All right, Mom, so the reason why we are on the world's largest yard sale is because of you. So we're here in Gaddison, Alabama at the beginning. What are you expecting?
Well, I'm expecting to see some really nice people. I'm expecting to see some different decorations and maybe some depression glass and just different things that I can fill up my bag with, because I'm ready to shop.
Yeah, that's cool. Now, we started this because it's 690 miles long. So we started this a couple years ago, and we started in Michigan and came south. So now we're south going north. Are you excited about that?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I had a great time in the other times that we went, but I'm looking forward to finishing up.
Very cool. Well, good luck today, and let's find some cool finds. All right, Valerie, so we found Benny and Brenda Davidson, and this is their booth. Did you find anything weird, cool, anything?
Well, you know me, I'm looking for Christmas and Halloween, and automatically they have my two favorite together. Check this out. Look at these pumpkins. These are so cool. You can put lights or candles inside them. And then, of course, right next to it, you've got your Christmas trees. And these are adorable. They're aluminum. So I'm not sure if you can put them outside or not, but I would think you could. But these are so pretty. You could put lights down at the bottom and it would shine and make the stones kind of glitter more. They have all kinds of stuff in this booth. So hey Jay, I found my first purchase. Check this little shelf out. This is adorable. This will be coming home with us. I have the perfect spot in the bathroom for it because our bathroom is made of frogs. Is he not adorable? I have never seen anything like this. What about you, Jay?
I've never seen anything like this, and I usually don't want to.
So hey Jay, I found your idol.
Yeah?
Check it out. It's a chainsaw one at that. This is really cool. Look at that.
You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. And you're everything I love. All right, so we are on the world's largest yard sale. How do you feel about this? Are you excited about it? What are you looking for?
Well, I am excited about it, and it's pretty long last I checked. And I'm looking for some 3D prints. My favorite are 3D printed guns. Pew, 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 pew.
Very cool. Well, good luck to you, and hopefully you find exactly what you want. Guys, you gotta check this out. We're at Iconic Laser Creations. These are some really, really cool things. I know we're looking for Halloween and we're looking for Christmas, and they've got it right here in this little stand. Let's take a look at a few things. Right here you got Thriller. How cool is that? We have Jigsaw from the Saw movies, and we were just told that this is the Jolly Roger. So you got your Jack Skellingtons. I'm not gonna lie, I think this is my favorite right here. And this is pretty disturbing too. Is it a wolf? Is it a pig? All I know is it's scary. And oh no, Kenny!
If Kenny had $1 for every time he died, he'd be a billionaire.
So this is really cool. This is SGN 3D printing, and they actually have a 3D printer here on site. Check out what it's doing right now. It's actually making one of these. They're called fidgets, and it's gonna be in 3D just like this. Now, it makes different sizes, and it does more than one color. I think it does up to 4 actually. So this is a smaller size. Oh Lord, look at this. This is a big size. I'm not gonna lie, I probably could do this all day. And this is the one in between. So I guess if you like your baby bear, your middle bear, and your big bear, you have all 3 sizes of 3 printing of your fidgets. Very cool. So guys, check this out. We're on the world's largest yard sale, and look what's in this yard. 2 cars, one from 1919, one from 1920. They're both Model Ts. Only on the longest yard sale can you find something like this in somebody's yard.
Looked like it already rained.
Hello everyone, I'm Jay,
I'm Val.
and today is day 2 of the world's longest yard sale. We're going to start off in Chattanooga, Tennessee. So Val, what are we expecting today?
Not sure what we're gonna find, but I want to find my spooky and my Christmas. Hopefully lots of good things.
So, come along with us as we Jay and Val around the world's longest yard sale here in Chattanooga, Tennessee. So Mom, did you find anything?
Yes, I found a little baby, and I found all these little dolls, and they're gonna go in my dollhouse that I make for this year.
Very cool. All right. Well, let's keep looking.
Oh, I'm going to.
Okay, hey everyone, my name is Rochelle. I'm the owner of a company called The Thrifty Brown Bag, hence my shirt, The Thrifty Brown Bag. So I own a state liquidation company. What we do is we do estate sales, we do residential and commercial staging, and we also have an online store. So the cool thing about us is that we also participate in things like this. This is our first time being invited to participate in the world's longest yard sale. Listen, I've been out here sweating. Listen, the wig is gone, right? It's almost off because it's been so hot, but it's been so great just to meet people and to interact with people. And look, Thrifty Brown Bag does something great. Like even when she participates in yard sales, she puts things like this depression glass. I only brought one piece. People, I can't believe it's still here. Do you understand that? Do you know how much of a market there is for this right here? And listen, there were some other things that this right here came right from the Kentucky Derby. This right here, I know it looks small, but this is pure gold on the inside of it. So I always sprinkle a little bit of magic in everything that we do. I also have a podcast where I meet amazing people as I travel. We've been to 5 states in the last 5 weeks doing amazing estate sales. So if you want to know where I am and who I am, follow me on Instagram, find me on Facebook. I also have a podcast called What's in the Bag. So this version will be What's in the Bag, Chattanooga style, world's longest yard sale. Love to see you. Thank you all for coming. Now I got to get back to selling and it's hot. Talk to you soon.
We're at the studio of Wannabe Manor, and you've got to check out these ugly baby heads. Cindy is the artist on these. Come check these out. So she has all different sizes, and she makes them in where it's got the holes in there so you can have your plants and you can water them and they're not going to drown, all those good things. But check these babies out. Look at that one. So we're at a booth here called So Pretty Vintage, and you have to check out this chandelier. It is absolutely gorgeous.
So Val, check out this table. It has a whole lot of vintage on here. It looks pretty cool.
This is absolutely gorgeous. The gold plating on the tables, but that canteen set with the little glasses, absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, and they got a couple of lamps too. Look at this.
That's something I would remember seeing in my grandma's house. So check out a couple more of these chandeliers that she has in this booth. They're absolutely gorgeous. This would been more of a sconce chandelier to hang on the wall. And I think that one is one of my favorites with all the gold inlay and the crystals on it. Absolutely beautiful. And that is something that I would see in a mansion, I think. Absolutely gorgeous.
So for me, Mom gets to experience the world's longest yard sale. And I get to experience something like this. As we were making our trek to the next stop, there is a flying saucer house right here on the world's longest yard sale route. I had to stop.
So when you thought you could find everything here, you can even get ornaments for the longest yard sale.
Mom, what are you looking at?
Oh, I'm just looking at the old glass. It's very pretty. Not the ones I'm looking for, but it's very pretty. So we'll try the next booth.
So Mom, I noticed you stopped here, so there's some depression glass, right?
Yes, there is. And it's in green. And it's my pattern. And this is the first that I've really found. They've got some carnival wear. They've got some green. This is the Adams pattern. Some elegant. I'm really happy about that.
Now Mom, back in the day, we call this depression glass, but some people call it uranium glass because it glows in the dark, right?
Yes, there are some pieces that actually do glow in the dark, but not all the pieces do.
Very cool. All right, so is it anything that you're gonna pick?
No, not my color, but I'm getting warmer. Stay tuned, I'm getting warmer.
So another one of those finds out here on the world's largest yard sale. I found from Finders Keepers an alien in a Bigfoot costume. First off, I love the cryptids. Second off, who doesn't love an alien in a costume? Let's check this out. How cool is that?
It looks cool.
So guys, you have to check this out. This is Elizabeth Blair Stevenson, and her photography is amazing. Look at some of the stuff that she has. Now, of course, these are just her magnets. You got to see the prints. So guys, check this out. We're on the world's longest yard sale, and we're here at the Lone Oak Community Civic League. Now, in this booth, everything has been donated, so please come out and buy something from them because all of the proceeds goes to help all of the different programs that they have. So, let's go take a look at some of the things that they're offering. So guys, check this out. We're in Dunlap, Tennessee, still on that world's longest yard sale. And look what I found. A whole stack of little school chairs. Remember back in the day when you were in first grade, you would sit in these school chairs? How cool is that? Alrighty, as you can see, we made it home from the world's longest yard sale, and it's over.
It is, thankfully.
So Val, did you have a good time?
I had a blast. We got to do so many great things, see so many great people, find so many great finds. I was excited about that.
Well, I'm not sure about find great finds, Val. For me, this yard sale was more for Mom, and I wish she was here, you know, to talk with you guys. So I will just do my bad impression. I thoroughly enjoyed myself, and I didn't find any real glass. I was a little disappointed that the South didn't have the depression glass that I was looking for, but maybe next time we'll get it.
Good impression.
Thanks. But for me, it's a little tough. We went for Mom, obviously. That's her gig. She loves to try to find depression glass and collectible type glass. And Valerie loves to find her Halloween and Christmas and knickknacks and paddywhacks, and she loves to give dogs bones.
I do.
And then there's me, who basically is in the middle. One goes one way, the other one goes the other way. And then I'm just in the middle, basically running around as a 54-year-old, yelling, "Mommy," and "Where's my wife?" Basically the whole trip, I was the guy who carried all the bags and the Uber.
Yes, very much so.
So for me, I'm not really looking for fines. I'm just there to make sure that they're safe and they get to experience everything that they can experience.
So let's see. I found some stuff to make some Halloween ghosts. So I'm super excited about that. Found just some knickknacks, nothing major. A couple of things that I was really looking for, couldn't find. But one of the things that I really noticed this time for us, it was a lot of craft stuff and not as much of the garage selling stuff. What do you think?
Yeah, it was more vendor and not DIY. Like, so a lot of prefab stuff, a lot of stuff that you would see at more of a, I don't know, like a craft show or a flea market show than actually like garage sale. Like, not a whole lot of vintage. More cookie cutter.
Yeah, and the one thing that surprised me a lot was there was a lot of food trucks along the way.
Way more than we've ever seen. Like, so we started the trip a couple years back from Michigan because the whole thing is 690 miles long. So it goes from Michigan south all the way to Alabama. So we cut it up into 3 parts. And so we started in Michigan a couple years ago and made it Michigan into Ohio. We didn't see the food trucks. We didn't see the flea market type vendors. We saw more barns and we saw more residential.
Yeah, more actual garage selling and yard selling.
The little towns themselves, like the whole town would have big yard sales. So, I mean, lots of churches. When it comes to the churches, that's where you're going to find your regular garage sale, vintage stuff.
Definitely.
Going through Kentucky into northern Tennessee, kind of the same. But wow, it was amazing going down to Alabama and working our way up into Tennessee to complete the whole 690 miles. Alabama was not the same.
No, a little disappointing actually.
I'm wondering if it's the time too. Like, so when we went, it was a year before COVID, I believe.
Yeah, when we started originally.
When we started the whole thing, and then COVID hit, and so I'm not sure, but maybe the whole thing changed after COVID, where some of those businesses decided, you know what, we need to get a piece of this too. I don't know, but it was different. Now, the cool thing about it though was at least there were some cool things on the way, and the scenery was amazing. I mean,
beautiful.
Up in the mountains, couldn't get enough of that. Mm-mm. So, and as you have seen the last few videos, obviously we did other things as well as the garage sale. So that kept us busy.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So one thing that did happen though, day one of our garage sailing, we got caught in a humongous storm.
Yeah, nasty storm.
To the point where we saw it rolling in and couldn't get to our car fast enough, only to have one of the vendors' tents not be secure, fly up in the air, and come crashing down on my car and crashing into my windshield.
Yeah. Almost took me out.
Almost took Val out. Val wasn't being too smart. She actually tried to catch the tent so that it wouldn't hit the car, which her safety is way more important than anything. But, you know, she was trying to do her best. Still got the windshield anyway and absolutely smashed it.
And it could have been so much worse, though.
I hate that. It could have been so much worse, but it's still, it's a huge bill and it's a huge fix. And it's an extra expense on our trip. So for Jay, who's already grumpy, thank you, Mother Nature, for making me even more grumpier.
He was not a happy boy at all.
Not at all. So that happened day one. And because of that, nobody came back out after the rains were done. Mm-hmm. They covered up the best they could. But even that, a lot of stuff was damaged. A lot of stuff was wet.
A lot of people lost. There was one lady who lost like 3,000 pounds worth of glass because of the storms.
That's just crazy. $3,000?
3,000 pounds.
Pounds. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, lots of things got ruined. And because of that too, so did the rest of our day. Because we were only about halfway maybe in the first day. And because I had planned everything, we had to move on. We had to get from, it's Gadsden, Alabama, which I did not say correctly at all in this video. It's actually Gadsden, Alabama. I want to say that twice so I get it right. And our stopping point was Chattanooga, Tennessee. So that was a 90-mile trip, which doesn't sound like a lot, but when you're stopping at different places and spending hour at a time or even more, you know, looking at things and browsing and purchasing things, it's a full day. 90 miles is a lot to do.
Though with everything that happened, we still made the best of it. And later in the afternoon, as we got closer to Chattanooga, they hadn't gotten the rain, so we got to stop a few more places before we hit the hotel.
Yeah, you've already seen it by now. We got to stop in Fort Payne, Alabama, and that video is already up. Please check it out. That is our Junkosaurus Rex. We got to meet a amazing man, Mike Goggins, who is the artist, and check that out.
Super nice guy. Such amazing work that he did with all his finds.
Yeah, and that was the silver lining of the day, really, because I mean, it was washed out pretty much. So then we made it to Chattanooga for day 2, and we started again. Did you find anything in day 2?
I found a few things. What I was looking for, we really hadn't gotten even close to finding. But your mom found some good finds, so we were happy with that, because if she was happy, we were happy.
Well, I mean, she really didn't bring home a whole lot of stuff. She was being very picky when it came to her glass. She was looking for some really specific stuff. And she found, now she loves depression glass, so she found the correct pattern, but it wasn't the correct color. And so she has a collection, and she wants to keep that collection going, so the color didn't match. She did bring home a little bit though, but not a whole lot. Tennessee was really nice. We got to see some really nice people. I got to learn about some things, and just another day of being on that world's longest yard sale. One of the things that I really like though is that it's all back road, right? It's Highway 127. And you don't get to see this stuff from the highway. Mm-mm. And so I love taking the advantage and the opportunity to go back roads and see the little tiny towns and kind of just take it all in, because, you know, a lot of things get missed when you're trying to get somewhere fast, right? And so this is a great excuse to go back roads, meet some people from small towns, maybe even find a couple of things, and just enjoy the 3 days of shopping, you know?
Yeah. Things. Jay got his Sasquatch alien.
So it was an alien in a Bigfoot costume is what it is. It was one of those metal cutouts that was painted. Yeah, it barely fit into the car.
But it fit.
It fit because we do have a rule. If it doesn't fit, we're going to quit.
And we kept repacking, so everything fit.
They didn't bring home as much as they did the first couple of years, so it was pretty easy to pack. But yeah, so that was my one big thing, I guess. Other than that, though, I mean, we just tried to show some interesting stuff in this video. And day 3 was family time. We just wanted to enjoy ourselves, enjoy my mom, and it was also the last day we had to get back home, you know, back to St. Louis. So we were on a schedule, and filming really wasn't conducive for what we were doing for day 3. So you get 2 days out of this at least. Oh yeah, one thing before I forget. So as we were driving, and I use the GPS obviously, right? And sometimes it had us doing like shortcuts, going off Highway 127 to get around like some of the mountains and stuff. And for whatever reason, I decided to ignore it. And boy, that was the best decision that I made, because as you can see in this video, we got to see a house that looked like a UFO. And, or what would you call it? Yeah, UFO, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that was so cool. And that's what I mean by, you know, going back roads. We would have never saw that from the highway, right? You have to go up in the hills for that. So that was one of my cool finds, if you will. And it was completely because I ignored GPS.
Like I said, a little disappointed in some of the things that we were finding. It was all very commercialized to me this time.
Yeah, that's a great word, commercialized. Yeah, a lot more professional businesses to the homeowner DIY type people. So if you like this video, give us a thumbs up, comment down below. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe and help us get to 1,000 subscribers.
It'll let you know when the next video is coming out, and it'll keep you in the loop.
We want to thank you for coming along with us to the world's longest yard sale with myself and Valerie and my mom. And we want to thank you for Jay and Valing around with us.
Stars from the sky, just 2 hearts running wild. Never sleep, never stop.